Hi, it's Trevor again. I hope you're all well. So, you've decided that you're finally going to get that lounge decorated. You've been sat around in it for years, and now is the time to spend a little bit of money and get a decorator in. So, today's question is, what do you do after you've decided to use a decorator? Where do you go to find a decorator? Now, I've got 4 places to try, 3 places that I wouldn't go. So, hopefully that'll help you. The best place to start off with is asking your friends, relatives who they've used. So that's normally the best place to start, word of mouth. Find out who your friends and family have used, how they got on, what they perform like. Generally, that's the best place to get a recommendation from, is ask friends and family, because A, they've had the experience of the decorator. B, they'd very rarely recommend someone that wasn't any good, although I have heard of a few stories where it has gone wrong. So it's not 100% bulletproof. It can go wrong, but it's probably the best way to find a decent decorator. The second best is number 2 on the list. It's to find someone that belongs to a trade association. There's 2 main ones in the UK, the PDA, Paint and Decorating Association, and Dulux Select. I belong to Dulux Select. I don't know too much about the PDA. I know they've been around for years and they've got a really good reputation. But with Dulux Select, the work's guaranteed for 2 years. If the decorator takes a deposit, that's insurance backed by Dulux or AXO now, as they are known. So if you pay a deposit and something goes wrong, you can get your money back. They also carry out regular assessments of the decorators. There was a third thing that I would add on the top of my mind. I was going to say it and now I've completely forgotten what it was. So we got insurance back, deposit protection, regular assessments of the decorators. And I think they do, if you do fall out with your decorator, there's like an adjudication system as well, or scheme that you can get involved in. I'm not too sure. You might have to look that up. I may have just made that up, but I think it's there in place anyway. Also, anyway, moving on from trade associations, another good place to start, which you probably haven't thought of, is decorators merchants. Decent decorators are in and out of the decorators merchants almost on a daily basis. The people behind the counter, the manager and the staff know the people that come in. They know who does a good job. They know who's not so good. So give either a call in or give your local decorators merchants a call, and they could be very helpful. Also, the good old Google search. Just do a Google search. Anybody that's got a reputable business will be found on Google, and then you can take your inquiries from there. Find a business, give them a call, find out if they belong to a trade association, phone the decorators merchants and see if they go in there regularly. So they are the 4 sort of top ways I'd use to find a decent decorator. There's also other things like parish magazines. They're quite good because you find decent people are in parish magazines, that sort of thing. That's like the 4 or 5 ways I'd start. Now, on a sort of different scale, the places I wouldn't really be inclined to go would be check a trade. Years and years ago, they were fantastic, and there are some decent people still on there. However, I tend to feel that check and trade has turned into, if you're old enough to remember, the Yellow Pages. Years ago, the Yellow Pages, it was like that thick, if you can remember, and it was jam-packed with every trade, every business, and I feel check and trade's gone that way now. I would be very picky and choosy who you use at a check and trade. That's all I'd say. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. And then other places to go, My Builder, Rated People, these people you see online that will give you leads. What a lot of people aren't aware of is that us as tradesmen have to pay for your lead. You put up when your hall stairs and landing decorated, you'll put the details into My Builder, Rated People, Bark, Bidvine, that sort of thing. They're all out there. You'll put your details in. We'll then get sent an email with a price for that lead. They can vary from sort of £10 nowadays up to, I don't know, depending on the size of the job, but £50, £60, £70. We will then, once we've paid that, we will then get your details. And if we can't get hold of you, or we've got trouble with your email, we just can't contact you, that's money down the drain. So, yeah, it is quite convenient. It can work. I've used them before, but they are a little bit sketchy. So, just give it some thought. but definitely word of mouth, trade associations, decorators merchants, and a good old Google search will probably be your best 4 places to start. I hope you found that helpful. If you are looking for decorating work, I've got a little booklet that's downloadable from our website that may help you. If you visit www.tjdecor.co.uk, you can download the little booklet from there, and hopefully that will help you. Anyway, until we have another chat, take care, and I will speak to you guys soon. Cheers.